What if I told you Python has a data structure that automatically removes duplicates? And it's faster than this. This is called a set, and most beginners completely ignore it. Now, first of all, guys, what is a set? A set in Python is a collection of unique values. That means no duplicates are allowed. So basically here, I will write nums is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll write print nums. All right, and I'll just write this instead. All right. Now here, basically we just wrote a set. So now notice how the duplicate 3 is gone. Basically, if I write here 3, now you guys will notice how the duplicate 3 will be gone. So let me run the code. As you can see, it's gone. But why? Because it's a set. Now let's compare this with a list. Now lists, they allow duplicates. So sets, they don't. Now if you don't believe me, let's check it out. So basically, to write a set, you need to write curly braces. And for a list, you have to write brackets. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Then print nums. So basically, lists don't care about duplicates at all, and they just let it be like that. And as you can see, the first example in here, let me just scroll up so that you guys can see better. Here it's the list, and here, here is the set, and here is the list. Now, basically, the set ended up removing the duplicate 3. And also sets are unordered, so they don't keep the same order. Now let me explain to you guys why sets are useful. Now one of the biggest uses of sets is removing duplicates instantly. So basically it's something you'll use a lot in real projects. So basically if I do here, nums is equal to 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Now we just wrote a list, and then we'll write nums is equal to, wait a minute, nums is equal to list set nums is equal to list set nums. There you go. Now here, basically what this does is it's going to convert the list into sets. So basically, well, once we run the code in here, as you can see, the duplicate 2 is gone because basically we converted the list into a set. And then we decided to put the variable name nums because it's the like the variable that is storing the list. So basically this is something we'll use a lot in real projects. Now here, let me tell you guys about common operations. Now sets also have powerful operations like union and intersection. Now, what is union and intersection? Now, basically, union, it combines values. Intersection finds common ones. Now, for example, if I write here, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and then B is equal to 3, 4, and 5. There you go. Now, once we finish writing that, so we'll write print A uh, A and this B. There you go. And then we'll write print B, A and B, A and B. Now what does this code do? Now basically, like I said, unit combines the values, intersection finds the common ones. So once we run the code, basically it ends up writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now A or B, and then here A and B, it basically finds the most common one out of these. The most common one basically means like the one that is repeated the most. So it basically combines values, all of these, the first part. Isn't that cool, guys? Now let me show you guys a performance advantage. Now sets, they are also faster when checking if something exists. Now if you write here, my set is equal to 1, 2, 3, And then, wait a minute, we'll write print 2 in my set. All right, print 2 in my set. There you go. Now, once we run this code, it runs true. Now, why? Because we're basically just asking if the number 2 is in the set. And it's true. 2 is indeed in the set. Now, if you write 5 in my set, it will end up printing false because 5 is not in the set. Now, if you don't believe me, let's check it out. As you can see, it ends up printing false because 5 is indeed not in the sets. Alright guys, now I'll be covering common mistakes. Now beginners, they often forget that sets are unordered. So don't expect this. Numbers is equal to 3, 1, 2. Alright. And then print nums. Now once we execute the program, it will end up printing. Wait a minute, moment. I forgot to write numbers. Alright, once we execute the program, and it's gonna end up printing 1, 2, 3. So it's basically Python is gonna choose whatever order he wants, like for it to print. So it's not always gonna print 3, 1, 2. Now every time it could be, for example, any random number. So there you go. As you can see, it says here 1, 2, 3. Now, yeah. So basically, it's unordered, not always ordered. Now you guys know why sets are powerful and when to use them. Now, if you guys are learning Python step by step, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And in our next video, I'll be covering dictionaries and simple beginner mistakes and stuff and tips and tricks in our next video. And yeah, guys, have a nice day. Bye.